When a man loves a woman, can't keep his mind on anything else, and so on and so forth. Hi there guys, I hope you're well. Welcome back to my channel called Blast and the Past, and this is another version of Blast and the Past Raw Unplugged, so as little editing as possible and as short as possible. So without further ado, here it goes. Today I would like to show to you guys the film called When a Man Loves a Woman from 1994, and this film stars Meg Ryan and Andy Garcia in the main roles. And this film is a very well directed romantic drama. It is about a very problematic, rocky, troubled relationship between Alice and Michael, who have been together for quite some time. They have two children, one of them from a different relationship apparently, because the kid refers to him as Michael, not Dad. And unfortunately, Meg Ryan's character, she is addicted to alcohol. She's an alcoholic, and she gets worse and worse, and the episodes become more frequent.
Andy Garcia and Meg Ryan.
I love you.
I love you.
When a man loves a woman.
This is a powerful drama with stellar performances. The topic is also pretty serious, but I think that it is presented in this Hollywood manner. So this film may not be this typical Hollywood cheese. It's not kitschy and tacky, because actually the relationship between Alice and Michael, it is multi-dimensional, and so are the characters. They are never flat. As you can imagine, Meg Ryan's character Alice, she's not a perfect wife, but Michael is not a perfect husband either, and he has his own vices. And whenever there is a conflict, so actually you could side with the two sides of the argument.
What is wrong with our home? Is it the couch? Is it the area around? Or could it possibly be me?
Maybe it depends on the viewer, whether the watcher is a man or a woman, because I think that also you may be partial to one character or another, and this is great that this film is never flat. Like I said, it tries to approach the serious problem with a fresh mind, from a fresh perspective a little bit, to make it less Hollywoodish than a typical blockbuster, and at that time those names were great, as you can imagine. Meg Ryan was after When Harry Met Sally, which was released in the late 1980s, and after Sleepless in Seattle with Tom Hanks in the 1990s at the beginning, but before You've Got Mail, again with Tom Hanks.
Cold.
Andy Garcia participated in Godfather 3 in 1990.
Pull me back in.
The Godfather, Part 3.
And he also had a very successful career, especially in the 1990s. So it's always a joy, always a pleasure to see two recognizable names, two great actors with great performances in fantastic roles, which give them enough space, room to breathe and to show their best, their acting chops. And this is exactly what When a Man Loves a Woman is. A very touching and moving film. It's never simple, although having in mind the topic of the film, I think that they could have gone even a longer way. They could have dug deeper into the problem, so it is a little bit perfunctional, it is a little bit superficial in the treatment of the topic of alcoholism.
What's an alcoholic? It's why she does all that stuff.
As you can imagine, rarely is it a good topic for a romantic drama. Mostly it's typical drama, drama only, but in this case the elements are balanced out very well throughout the plot. It also shows how children in that relationship are affected by their mother's addiction. And of course, at the beginning, it is not so obvious, but then she falls deeper and deeper into her addiction, into alcoholism, and it becomes obvious, even on a daily basis, that she's struggling with alcohol addiction. And later on, she tries to recover, and there are great scenes which underline how powerful of a drug it is when she says, I could really use a drink right now. I need to drink to forget about the problems, to clear my mind of things, just to separate, isolate myself from reality. And it shows how powerful, how addictive alcohol is. Although it may be underappreciated because it's socially acceptable to drink during family gatherings, social get-togethers, but like many people say, that's the treachery of it, that once you are addicted, it's too late. You may not even recognize it, that you have a problem.
I tried everything. And I am so scared that you don't know how much I love you.
And we have this typical stuff like hiding the empty bottles, drinking in secrecy, and passing out on the floor. It is a part of this film, unfortunately. Like I said, it is a serious take on the topic. Maybe it could be even more serious. Maybe the screenwriters could have gone deeper into that, but I will take it for what it is. So it is still a Hollywood motion picture starring big actors, big names, especially at that time in the 1990s, in the middle of it. So I think it still works pretty well, considering its shortcomings and limitations.
If I could impose one further question. Why wouldn't I drop off your laundry at my convenience, since I have your key?
And this is a DVD release, a pretty good one. As you can see, the cover is pretty sleek. Generally the packaging, it's nice. Here's the cover, here's the spine, and here's the back. And it's great to have it in your collection. The picture quality of this DVD is not the best I've ever seen, it's just decent. It's moderately pleasant, but it doesn't matter because we watch it for the film itself after all. And in this regard, the film When a Man Loves a Woman definitely does deliver.
Bye, Mama. Love you. Love you. Bye.
Okay, let's go.
And that's it. Like I promised you at the beginning of this review, it would be short and sweet, and I hope that it has been. If you have liked this review, please give this video the thumbs up. Please share your thoughts on the film When a Man Loves a Woman, on the topic presented therein, so the problem of alcoholism and this problem affecting relationships, families, children later in their lives, unfortunately, and about the stars, Meg Ryan and Andy Garcia, and how they are doing right now. In terms of Meg Ryan, unfortunately not so well, because of numerous plastic surgeries.
If we could see our memories in advance, would we do anything different?
Please don't ruin this.
And if you are not subscribed to this channel, maybe please consider subscribing to it. Please recommend this video to your friends, and that would be it. I hope to see you guys next time. I'll catch you up later. Cheers. Until next time. Bye.
Andy Garcia and Meg Ryan deliver Oscar-caliber performances.
When a man loves a woman, can't keep his mind on anything else, and so on and so forth.